So to start with here, we're going to program this control with three different buttons. We've got an enter button, an up, and a down button. It's also always a good practice to start your programming procedure from the fully closed position, although in some cases you may have high traffic or whatever the case may be, and it's not feasible to run that from the fully closed position. It is perfectly okay to run this procedure from the fully open position as long as the door does not move at all during this process. So we're going to go ahead and start. For this application, we have a single slide door. We do not have an auto lock. We are set up as left hand. And we have a rocker switch set up instead of a rotary switch. So now we have to go in here and tell the control that we have all those things. First thing we're going to do is press and hold the enter button. As we hold the enter button, we're going to press down to 99. This will lock or unlock the control. So now I'll release enter and press down, taking that to 00 to unlock the control. So now that our control is unlocked, we can make adjustments to it. So at this point, we want to press and hold enter again. Press down to 96. This is going to allow us to erase the memory of the control. We want to kick anything out of there that may have previously been programmed. So as soon as we release enter, we press the up button. We should display 01 and then A0 ultimately. Now that we're at A0, we need to go in here and tell the control what it is, what type of door it's on, all the good stuff that allows your door to run properly. So first thing we need to tell it is, do we have a single motor or a dual motor? That's going to be programmed on parameter 00. So we press and hold enter, see 00 on the display. As soon as we release enter, we're going to press the up button one time, taking that to 01, letting this control know it only has one motor. Following that, the next thing we need to program is going to be the handing of the door. So I'm going to press and hold enter and press up to 01. As soon as I release enter on 01, I'm going to press up again, taking that to 01, letting this know that we are a left-hand slide door. If we had a right-hand slide door, we would leave that at 00. So now we've told the control we have one single motor and we are a left-hand slide. At this point, it's asking us to accept the FIS and let it know that those parameters are programmed properly. So now we'll press and hold enter, go up to 03. As soon as we release enter, we're going to press up one time. Should display a number and then A1, letting us know it has accepted the FIS or accepted the handing and the type of motor that we have. At this point, we need to navigate up in the parameters and let it know what type of auto lock we have. For this application, we don't actually have an auto lock, but I still want to show you guys where that parameter is. So we're going to navigate up to 07. This is where we would program our auto lock if we have one. It's going to be defaulted to fail secure. So as soon as I release enter, that's going to display 01. If we had a fail safe auto lock, we would go ahead and take that down to 00. For this case, we'll leave it on 01 because we do not have an auto lock. Now we need to tell it what type of switch we have. So we're going to press and hold enter and navigate up to 11. In this application, we do have a rocker switch set up. So whenever we release enter, the default is rocker switch, which is showing us 01. If we had a rotary switch, we'd go ahead and select 00 for rotary. At this point, we've programmed everything we need to start the learn of the door. So we need to go to our function switch, turn it to the hold open position. The door should start to drive open. As it starts to drive open, we'll go ahead and flip that back into the closed or off position to allow it to complete its learn and finish at the closed position. With this yellow label controller MC521 Classic, the door is going to run 2 cycles, fully open, fully closed. Once it comes fully closed on that second cycle, we should get A2 on the display, letting us know the FIS is complete. Now that we're back to the fully closed position, we see A2 on the display, letting us know it accepted the FIS or the learn properly. At this point, we need to lock the control so that in case of power loss, we do not lose all of our programming. This thing retains its memory. So we're going to press and hold enter, navigate back down to 99. As soon as we release enter, we press up 1 time, taking that to 0, 1, and then landing on 0, 0, just letting us know our door is at the fully closed position. At this point, we would come back in and hook up our activation devices. In this case, I just have a push plate. So I'm going to plug that back into TB4. And then I will flip my function switch to automatic. Press my push plate, and my door should activate.